free agency. It's the time of year where you can realize how stacked your team is going to be for the following year. Or you are going to be reminded that your team is they're just trying to reach the salary floor. Because that's the best they got going for them right now. But I'm new to this. Alright, some notable teams right here. Notable teams. Don't want to say if their free agency is good or bad. I just think they've had an interesting one so far. Obviously the Bucs kept Mike Evans, kept Baker Mayfield. Anthony Winfield Jr. He's a franchise tag. We're going to see it all. And then Steelers, obviously, because of Russell Wilson. But with that being said, let's just take a look. We're going to start at the top. And the top just happens to have the Buffalo Bills there. Okay. Yep, here we go. Mitch Trubisky, 2 years, $5.25 million, worth up to $8.45. Only 2.7 guaranteed. Offensive tackle Deion Dawkins agreed to 3 years, $60.5 million extension. He was entering the final year of his contract. Offensive guard David Edwards, 2-year extension, no money mentioned there. Edge rusher AJ Epinesa, re-signing, 2-year deal worth up to $20 million. Cornerback Cam Lewis, re-signing on a 2-year deal. And safety Taylor Rapp re-signed, 3-year contract, no numbers on those, to the Dolphins. Tight end Jonnu Smith, 2-year deal, $10 million, good luck. Center Corey Brewer, 3-year contract worth $21 million. Linebacker Jordan Brooks, 3-year, $30 million contract. Linebacker Anthony Walker agreed to 1-year deal. Cornerback Nick Needham re-signed, no numbers there, to the Patriots. Jacoby Brissett, 1-year, $8 million deal, probably going to be the bridge QB to whoever they draft. Running back Antonio Gibson, 3-year, $11.25 million, $5.3 fully guaranteed. Wide receiver Kendrick Bourne re-signs, 3 years, $19.5 million. Max value up to $33 million with incentives. Tight end Hunter Henry re-signed, 3-year, $27 million deal. Max value of $30 million. Offensive tackle Chukwuma Okorafor. That's the best I can do. Signed free agent deal. No, nothing there. If I butcher any names, I'm just going to pretend it's on purpose and not that I'm illiterate, alright? Offensive tackle Mike Onyu, re-signing, 3-year, $57 million, $38 million guaranteed. Linebacker Sion Taki, 2 years, $6.5 million, worth up to $10 million. Safety Kyle Duggar received the transition tag that'll pay him $13.8 million for the season. So I guess, if I remember correctly, the transition tag, teams can still offer them a contract, but then the Patriots would have the chance to match it, if I remember correctly. Onto the Jets. Offensive lineman John Simpson, 2-year deal worth up to $18 million. Cornerback Isaiah Oliver, 1-year deal. Kicker Greg Zuerlein re-signing, 2-year, $8.4 million deal. To the AFC North, we have the Baltimore Ravens. Wide receiver Nelson Aguilar, 1-year extension. Defensive lineman Justin Matabuke, re-signed, 4-year deal, $98 million, $75.5 million guaranteed. On to the Bengals, on to Cincinnati, running back Zach Moss, 2-year, $8 million deal, $4.5 million guaranteed. Wide receiver T. Higgins, they gave him the franchise tag. It'll pay him $21.8 million, but he has requested a trade. He wants to get moved somewhere and then get the bag. Makes sense. I don't know. The Bengals, I guess, don't make a lot of trades, so we'll see what happens with that one. Tight end Drew Sample re-signed to a 3-year, $10.5 million deal. Offensive guard Cody Ford re-signed a 1-year deal. Safety Geno Stone signing a 2-year, $15 million deal. On to the Browns. Jerry Jeudy. They acquired him from the Broncos in exchange for a 5th and 6th round pick in 2024. Edge rusher Zadarius Smith Wilson plans to sign with the Steelers when the new league year begins. Excellent. AFC South, we have the Houston Texans. They've been busy. Tight end Dalton Schultz re-signed a 3-year, $36 million deal, $23.5 guaranteed. Defensive lineman Danico Autry signing a 2-year, $20 million deal that includes $10.5 million guaranteed. Linebacker Aziz Algier signing a 3-year, $34 million deal. Cornerback Mike Ford, 2-year deal, $4.5 million. Cornerback Lonnie Johnson, 1-year contract. Cornerback Jeff Okudah, wow, former number 4 pick, 1-year deal, $4.25 million, worth up to $6 million. $2.5 million in guaranteed. Kicker Kami Fairbairn, 3-year deal, $15.9 million extension onto the Colts. Wide receiver Michael Pittman, 3 years, $70 million deal, $46 million guaranteed. Originally received the franchise tag, but then they gave him a new deal. Edge rusher Tyquan Lewis resigning on a free agent deal. Linebacker Zaire Franklin, 3-year, $31.26 million extension. The Jaguars, they traded for Mac Jones, 2024 6th-round pick. Wide receiver Gabe Davis, thought he was going to be way overpaid. This actually isn't the worst deal in the world. 3 years, $39 million, max value of $50 million. Although I don't know if he'll live up to that. We'll see. That's wide receiver 3 money nowadays, I guess. Offensive lineman Blake Hance signs extension. Offensive guard Ezra Cleveland signed 3-year deal, $28.5 million, $14.5 million guaranteed. Center Mitch Morse, 2-year deal, $10.5 million, $7 million guaranteed. Edge rusher Josh Allen gets the franchise tag. That'll pay him $24 million for the 2024 season. Safety Darnell Savage signing a 3-year deal. On to the Titans. Tony Pollard, 3-year, $24 million contract. They steal him from the Cowboys. I don't even know if they were looking, but center Lloyd Cushenberry, 4-year, $50 million deal, $26 million fully guaranteed. Cornerback Chidobe Awuzie, 3-year deal, $36 million, $23 million guaranteed. Long snapper. Morgan Cox, 1-year deal. AFC West, Denver Broncos safety Brandon Jones signs a 3-year deal. Safety PJ Locke re-signed a 2-year deal, $7 million, max of $9 million. Kicker Will Lutz re-signing in Denver after initially planning to sign with the Jaguars. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, Chris Jones re-signed 5-year, $158.75 million contract, $101 in guarantees. Linebacker Drew Tranquil re-signing on a 3-year, $19 million deal, $13 million guaranteed. Quarterback L'Jarius Sneed got the franchise tag that is worth up to $19.8 million for the 2024 season. And punter Matt Araiza signed to league minimum. On to the Raiders. Gardner Minshew signing a 2-year, $25 million deal that includes $15 million guaranteed. Running back Amir Abdullah re-signed with the Raiders. Center Andre Smith re-signing on a 3-year, $24 million deal, $16 million guaranteed. Defensive lineman Christian Wilkins, he'll be joining Max Crosby. He signs a 4-year, $110 million contract, $84.75 million guaranteed. Los Angeles Chargers. Running back Gus Edwards signing a 2-year deal, $6.5 million that includes $3.3 in guarantees. Tight end Will Dissly signing a 3-year, $14 million deal that includes $10 million fully guaranteed. Safety Alohu Gilman re-signing on a 2-year deal, $11 million for that one. Cowboys in the NFC East here. Cowboys, nothing to report yet. On to the Giants. Running back Devin Singletary signs. We don't know his deal. Although I thought the numbers for his got released. I'm looking at NFL.com. They don't have them. I swear I saw his got released, though. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not official, but offensive tackle Jermaine Illuminar signing a 2-year, $14 million contract. Offensive guard John Runyon signing a free agent deal. No numbers there. Edge rusher Brian Burns. The Panthers traded him to the Giants for a 2024 second and some 5th-round picks. I believe another 5th-round pick went with Brian Burns in the deal. And he agreed to a 5-year deal, $150 million total, $87.5 guaranteed. blowing it up. On to the Eagles. Running back Saquon Barkley, big signing, 3-year, $37.75 million contract. Tight end Albert Banam. Oh man, that was tough. 1-year extension. Offensive guard Landon Dickerson, 4-year, $84 million deal. Max value $87, $50 million guaranteed. Edge rusher Brandon Graham, 1-year extension. Edge rusher Bryce Huff, 3-year, $51.1 million contract. Linebacker Julian Aguara, free agent contract. On to the Commanders. Austin Eckler signing a 2-year deal worth up to $11.4 million. Tight end Zach Ertz signed a 1-year deal up to $5 million. Guard Nick Allegretti, 3-year deal, $16 million. Center Tyler Biadasz. Oh boy, that's not coming out well. 3-year deal, $30 million. Edge rusher Dorrance Armstrong, 3-year, $45 million. Linebacker Frankie Luva, 3-year, $36 million deal. Kicker Brandon McManus, 1-year, $3.6 million contract. On to the NFC North. Chicago Bears, they were busy. DeAndre Swift, running back, 3-year, $24 million deal. Offensive tackle Ryan Bates, they acquired him from the Bills for a 2024 5th-round pick. Cornerback Jalen Johnson re-signed, 4-year, $76 million contract. Initially gave him the franchise tag, but now he's got a full deal. Safety Kevin Byard agreed to 2 years, $15 million contract. Long snapper Patrick Scales re-signed, 1-year contract, includes more than $1 million guaranteed. To the Lions, offensive guard Graham Glasgow, 3-year, $20 million deal, 9.5 guarantees. Edge rusher Marcus Davenport, 1-year deal. Linebacker Jalen Reeves-Maybin, 2-year extension worth up to $8 million, 5.2 in guarantees. Cornerback Carlton Davis, acquired from the Buccaneers with 6th-round picks in 24 and 25 in exchange for a 3rd-round pick in 24. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley re-signed. Kicker Michael Bashley re-signed, 1-year deal. To the Packers, running back Josh Jacobs, 4-year, $48 million deal. 12.5 signing bonus, $14 million, 14.8 in year 1. Safety Xavier McKinney, 4-year deal, $68 million, includes $25 million in year 1. On to the Vikings. Tight end Johnny Munt re-signing with the Vikings. Offensive tackle David Quessenberry re-signed with the Vikings. Edge rusher Jonathan Greenard, 4-year, $76 million contract. Edge Andrew Van Ginkel, 2-year contract. Linebacker Blake Cashman, 3-year contract worth up to $25 million. NFC South, we got the Falcons. Kirk Cousins, 4-year, $180 million deal, $50 million signing bonus. Cousins receives $100 million guaranteed. Long snapper Liam McCullough re-signed with the Falcons. On to the Panthers. Offensive guard Robert Hunt, 5-year, $100 million deal. Offensive guard Damian Lewis, 4-year, $53 million deal, 26.2 fully guaranteed. Cornerback Troy Hill, re-signing, 1-year deal. Long snapper J.J. Jansen, re-signing, 1-year deal. On to the Saints. Linebacker Demario Davis, 2-year deal. Safety Tyrann Mathieu, 2-year deal worth $13.75 million with $10 million guaranteed. The Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, quarterback, re-signing for 3-year, $100 million deal. That includes $30 million fully guaranteed in year 1 and has a max value of $115 million. Wide receiver Mike Evans re-signed, 2-year, $52 million deal. Safety Anthony Winfield Jr. received the franchise tag. Kicker Chase McLaughlin re-signing 3-year deal, $12.3 million. NFC West, Arizona Cardinals, offensive guard Tristan Cullen, I don't know, re-signing 1-year deal, $1.75 million contract. Defensive lineman Justin Jones, 3-year deal, $30 million, 19.75 guaranteed. Linebacker Mac Wilson, 3-year deal, $12.7 million contract worth up to $15 million. Cornerback Sean Murphy Bunting, signing a 3-year, $25.5 million deal, $17.5 million guaranteed. Los Angeles Rams, wide receiver Demarcus Robinson re-signed a 1-year deal worth $5 million. million. Tight end Kobe Parkinson, 3-year deal, $22 million. That includes $15.5 million guaranteed. Offensive guard Kevin Dotson, re-signing on a 3-year deal worth $48 million, $32 million guaranteed. Offensive guard Jonah Jackson, 3-year deal, $51 million deal, $34 million guaranteed. San Francisco 49ers. Quarterback Brandon Allen, re-signing, free agent deal. Offensive tackle Colton McKivitz, 1-year, $7 million extension. Edge rusher Leonard Floyd, 2-year, $20 million deal worth up to 24, with $12 million guaranteed in year 1. Edge rusher Yetur Gross-Matos, signing a 2-year, $18 million deal on to Seattle. Tight end Noah Fant, re-signing on a 2-year, $21 million contract. Defensive end Leonard Williams, 3-year, $64.5 million contract. Tom Pelissaro and Ian Rappaport. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's about it. That's what we got so far. That's free agency. Although all of this is all unofficial. Right? It doesn't start until Wednesday. I don't know. The new league year. I don't know. Alright, I'm done. I need to go to bed. And so do you. Time for sleep.